abusuafo emamakwaba ena no pen kuma atwetwe no mienu baako dumsa emu asen aye din biem sometimes ya bi say ho say nti ye ankasa yenim kwan e be fa so sa problem ye be solve ana eno na metie radio station bi obo voices of politicians how ma shebo say endru sa da we die dumso no mu hu biem enso dumso no waba ene de aba no de ano hye ECG for no mu kan no class so mu nim timetable kro mu faje because ade no mu hu su papa etetew how kwan be ne be fa so ya kan but asamba bi mekoso aka and a daily graphic story or the buy daily graphic mu nim say paper edi mu pa na ose Ghana for sebi yekugya ye nan ewo beach baby oko beach amanfo tena se gye omani no ye gya ye nan wo ho ubi se nipa no aka kye o se eno na ma enam eba more ti baby ye do 21st century se na efatayen a yankase asem 1441 obetumi edo adwen kire aba anopay Francis Anodompre member NDC communication team or Eastern region or Sansos Wapre deputy regional secretary or person or regional secretary or Eastern region Francis Akwaba Apombo called Cove Town to say
go for the aboko except say no pay newspaper civil but a sad story regional coordinating director
yes cause bisa kan impo
and Adekye ya we done them very bizarre situation mabusia for no yako minim say sabe oye muslim nti no be cry about this time so mo yen hihye
okay akwakosi no
nti anya no anka kufodi ade ya doye ho basa bia ni ho ya ni je ni odo kwanso
okwa menamfo bi omo ye posifo omo te garaway kwa no achema me
garaway wa na yenyiye
oh okay
na ya papa ye police ni nti
oh I see
the last station now they call retirement
garaway
just say ho na yenyiye nti no maso beti
I see honorable Henry Kwabena Kokofu ye MP Bantama honorable san ye lawyer ni ene obeka ye nsabiem honorable Akwaba Apombo code
boko senior
Bantama boko
Ogropon
Parliament
almost say any weekend be our baby modern almost me farmra
oh okay
farmra chairman and just me farmra na
but weekend you kura nhwe ya me dwen ho
see a long weekend Monday holiday Jack bra
yes but Francis Yashas daily graphic and pay free range along beaches major source of disease but residents say they do it to pacify gods meaning so nya daja kan story na asa agro but any brisem sebi why yentimi entia no kwan
kechi TK in fact me t story na me hu story no masifim kakra Emma sabi mi busa me ho se aba enemre wiase ani ba bia wiase akwa koduri sasabio okotena mpoa no kugya wonan a ena ehya abosoma ni monyama yetimi nya nam sabi se wiase afana nyina atekra eyanim guase de mai
but so mbete website kra
but Katie, me who asemi fi anema mienu 2 dimensions. Say ohia eye baako. Ohia eye baako. Ena sebe enipa no enso suban enso eka ho bi. Ena enipa no etoda nso asebe akwadworo enso ka ho bi. Ni enti American we nyina ne se sabio keti ye nyina ya tena sabe nkrase ni ade kakra to da janan bia no ni ade eye issue ewum se aban bia ebo ne ho modern so betumi aboa nanka enipa binya decent facilities so betumi akwakoje omonan dia but se okasa me kompoa no na makwakoye ama anuane ni ade aba eye perception bia enipa no ana ye den adwen ana aye ne saa because say obeko na say yesi agyanan bia kra wonam sabi ohia nti because all kind story now say so mu si agyanan bia kra o those communities na ka say anipa ni ntua 20 pesos kra na
so 20 pesos no
ni bi nti onko but fine we hear fishes a wokona ukogya wonan egu wa sika wo besai eka wo bebo enehwe korela ya abai sabi hwanum na ewu sabi hwanum na ebre enti so wokona koye saade se me kwa eno ne bema enama ba na me ti ase bia enye yie ena me ka say attitude enso ye suban because yaye efitete ena saa ne yaye no stereotyping saa na ye nananom ye den eye no enti ye nso saa na ye be ye no meanwhile asem ye omo kan any scientific basis bia any scientific proof bia because ye nyina sabi yetimi etu kwan kakra okọ other places empo anu ye ba bia sabi nipa wotu ho na wa ye a bit depressed ni ade a okotena adwendwen ho ma wo ho ba wo ho so enye ba bia ye kọ se ho na se ye ko yinama na se nam beba nsuo mu ama yenya 21st century sabi ebin sabi o mpanfo ani so a sabi ebin asefem aniwu
asa wo call ma bi kura ho asabi o tintasu kura to foma yes fine no
me call South Africa Johannesburg na me nam na manya code kakra nti mete aye na me yes so me chia me ho ate ayi na mate ahro kakra ti mete to wa na woman bi gidi machi I say why do you do that black South African woman nye obonyempo so ti mu say enye part of their culture say me ye dem mitimi tintesuo edigu ho mani wuye and me panic so I'm sorry but ye had ye sabio me ka say aban bone ho modin ase obeye bi but say aban nyansi ye jana bia mpo wo ho a tike communal labor ye community mo and this opinion leaders are ewo community ho entimi nka mo mum na sabia tonkumpu ne bitu na no community ni nyina na aka bom assembly member wo ho I believe ohene ewo ho even official ye nuane mo omko apopofo ikra no omo wo mpanyimfo ewo ho enti ye ntimi nka mum na sabe ye tu atonkumpu na ye twa ho based on communal labor eno yenje hu sika obia betimi akobi and again sometimes so anyema wenum bi wo ho I blame your leaders mpanyimfo in a way say me campaign for across board yenye enough consultations me call baby voter region ni ade baby yes seek VIP more than one pi bi ewo ho yet amanfo no utilize it omo pa ho ekonsu na no ye ne
ade no mo center
ne omo ka ne say facility no mba yesi ho no man consult wo mo enna enye eno ani nia na omu hia at that particular moment
sir
enti no so nka omo consult wo mo a
enko
omo behu nia eye omo hia de eni enti no omo nyusu sa ade no because obeko ni nyina akwakotua bibi kakra for maintenance of those facilities nenti no
nti ya mama mani nti yo nkoso
omo enyusu
ensi ho
that is it. So sometimes I believe sir in taking decisions no so no aya me entran kran kwan ye ndwen sabe emma manfo no so we should involve them in taking decisions ye de ma omo ankasa but I condemn this in all I say emwayen ajanan bia de sabe entimi nyinam emfa nam mama ni yi
honorable fish pa
yes, the papa. Tike, many others are Francis.
Another pre.
Me so me war a very young, this enterprising MP, Frank. Another pre.
Okay.
Someone MP.
Interestingly, no.
Oh, Sawa.
Isn't the cheap background?
Auntie Francis and Francis.
And no more Prince and so.
Oh, okay, good.
Now Frank didn't make the first time.
Francis,
Francis, and then I made the first time.
Because I'm in Frank near war. Aqua Safari
this week here.
Resort, yes.
Okay.
Aqua Safari Resort.
Okay.
Na Forestry Select Committee, the World Bank team, the Forestry Commission. Na ya meeting over climate change.
Okay.
And then yama na idea na nika. Na a whole war. Mpoano said the eke. Na you go and see how neat. Senia a whole ahum kafa. Tuntum crown tibinka. Na Mantemophone di on huni come and is so neat. The environment no so neat. Your quadrin or man ho. At the back one so mabenka and now we see my colleague foresters. Almost say the oya no many nyehu. What address me I have a forester come call me a forester before lawyer.
Oh, okay. Eti forester, lawyer, MP. Kwabena Kofu. Me dey aka ho.
Tike we one my brother Ketua kazo say we asifu nyina bet. Omunim de dada. Satellite no das. Omunim da long before see Ebeka. Former President JJ Rawlings, here be no koka as mu Cape Coast. Mokai. Yes. And
no okno kan yedi natem.
Sure. Now we mpoano de na eka. Ye sada oball aso de ho. Open gutters. I can see Ankara here.
Yeah.
Odo River. Go and see. Yen feature. So now, you now boil down to say, you agree who any mass as a people. It is a leader to say them here. Then so see trust in shape. At this point in time.
Tabri how Ghana ha. Omokoto newspaper Ghana a newspaper back with Dimupa Daily Graphic. Front page. Yes. So superstition they attach it to say no just an excuse. The facility is not there. We have not provided the people with. Omusisi Oma dine settlement no. Oma provided toilet facilities and now modern day you get people building shops and all those things. Yeah, and yet fear omu for toilet. And in spite of your bylaws such as also they do not. And to these settlements are is of old. Toilet facilities in Niho. The local government system. SSA share, you making sure say all these things are in place for the people. We have failed. The institutions have failed. Now, Ubusa who say Ntimraya Juma. These areas here this particular place, district assembly hall. A cover one. In Kranhai way, me waha. And I cite examples where you can go, even if you are getting ni power ho asquat, yet you be happy, and we look on as a people. You say, oh here, rightly so. I want to say, impo yetimi constructive we crowd. Once 2 persons or so, ni panibiti akron. So fundamentally, it boils down to resource. And then our location, our priorities. What year a friend is football commission, Brazil commission. Be on the yes. Mititi be a fan.
Yes. Okay, can Docno board, but Docno have $35. Okay, 100 boomer, getting about $3,500 there. About a bit yes, KVIP toilet. Oh, this facility.
Sika idea real football be no.
Yes.
ING Cup be over the years.
We squandering our resources, the limited ones. Yes, send keke. Wabrab fundamental basics for the people. Ye ni. Now say ochina ye kohunu situation like this. Who is to be blamed? Ye ni yankasa the leadership from a banso BC the agencies what form and all that. And I must be fair with this government. And ye peculiar with this government. Years immemorial.
But the point is that as a muti hono mu yi ombi bi kwa. But we are become menewo any unia ubi ebeka no bi because odi besi we na no doctor for ba o be chechire mo say ai ubi gya ne nan a anwonsen akofa cholera odi ebesi aduane so na yenso yato na yadi nti obi ade a ote ha o ye me be ma yare
TK member, yes, consciously, where they are who individual, consciously, the so-called waste management, septic tanks, I can see a picky, we don't know. When baby I'm good, that's it. In commercial quantities, when they say individual 1 drop, 2, 3 drops, in commercial quantities and consciously, so we have failed in managing our own waste. Managing. Yeah, collection you can go and collect. No crap on a asaka. You collection me. So you collect and then manage it. Elsewhere, in other jurisdiction, where a raw material, I did produce BB. Yes.
Let's just say yempo.
Oh yes, everything waste ball we are do to go terminate adina. It's supposed to be a raw material to feed a production line. I bet in the fertilizer, sa biogas, you India.
And the export tray.
And yet, another many summer just as you said, where any boundaries. Minim now no fish here, no maybe fish. If you cry, if we saw end the hole.
Yeah.
And then maybe fish. But China said the TBA maybe fish. Now, they are now homety, Crawford Jarim. So me so. If you say, Madame Sink, Mukrana, Bunshu, Gumanam, so, many sublime, let alone some Quaco Jaro beach. Now, you know what this end. Now, could Jaro the other end. Who can say you are free from?
Ready.
Sure.
Because who's shameful for Crady and Sunny Ubenumbi.
That's it. No, don't Segui and him near Segui home, near Segui and we are. What I say? Now, dear baby, for Eddie ye, yes, she can. Maybe I make say a coy tourist potential so. And the baby and Code could name Pedifo could try you win. Tourist potential so. You bet me they attract. Dollar ya ye ni abere hu bebrebe krofo pe ba behwe na ohun we a obeba show bi obeba aba u beach so empty right from the bottom. Yes, the people attitude so bad. Yes, I agree. Failure, traditional authority. Yes, because holding on to old custom and superstition in itself ya dey a chese empty NCC for no more way. Where is the NCC? A commissioner, a woman said this by now, and Nancy Sabri, Umutiti, and was animal, signing for my education system never say good. Yes, community, and all these things. And we are sitting here, we can't fight cholera. Only say cholera area and upa. Because in the fundamental, I'm a just where the Ajanai, it's cholera.
So to Diana ye can ye free agana no to many ntina mamamfo ehun se ni wu no anka ye nya kokodura kan se obi adi bibia
what you say
ka bi hunu sa
na wonya cholera na me read here IBM said the last time UK report to cholera case about 1913 also 1913 years back yet we are grappling with and the cholera kuma ekum nipa kra ya de a je se ahomete
ni hu kra chen Ebola
doctor president of GMA Dr. Bukwedi say last week not until say sanitation bylaws emra aye adwuma for sanitation and waste management here yake e be den say betumi fight cholera na se emra aye adwuma ana obi ye we ni aso ni mu ni ache no na mra ne na di said ye sefata we will save ourselves nkra ha ya kumase na bibibre mra ne nya adwuma simply it is not
nti mra na nya adwuma ba kwara ndi obeye adwuma ya mfa mra nya adwuma ye benya na ya wuwu ne aka se
na ya doctor se bra na bra no mo bre bra no mo bre na de bia ye siefunu en na fie ye be yi more
cholera funu
yes memenda nyamboa ibisi
yeah abse near honorable can I'm no be so can non formal I'm good here but I'm say the way approaching and I'm say assessor but education yenu mo ehia nkyerɛkyerɛ says so Matthias yes sabio say me koyesa dia ebesanya ba. It's like boomerangs or the boa bodan.
And Francis, one necessary yes, I church.
And I mean, Basu is Sanchi, and yes, a
teacher for community leaders.
MPs. MPs.
Yes.
For me, near air cosu no. Blame no kasiya pan so I say the my MPs. Almost say institutions ni agencies are like EP no money and there some year responsible for Sanitation. Parliament our oversight responsibility was institutions in so you must honorable say how many times
and I actually be for
your committee responsibly in charge of those institutions no and MP for no so no public account committee etimi twinipa begina ho etwiwe ediba the same thing se kwala kunipa ena it should be a matter of agency as I say yenyina yemayani kom
honorable asema frank bisa no say said ya mutimi ya aggressive na no kra wake up musim kamunye mu ambehwe adentina muntimi mfre EP for me some samamfo ne sorry omo ye yi wo ho no mama kamaka no eno anu no mpa maka adentia no de muntimi meye sa aggression no de ekum nipa no wato amamu
mama answer Francis only last week Parliamentary Select Committee on Health they met more than 4 different occasions.
But the people are dying.
Omune health. So we say my question answer. Omune health services. Omune other ancillary agencies. Omu hwe sa yare we nom ne ye hu di ni nyinara. Emiti on about 5 occasions. Omu wie ye no. Minority grouping war sa committee no so e de koto ye minority leader anim and ye press conference on Ebola and cholera and we drew attention to certain facts enti medicate Francis Ninipa agent so we are saying say sikana aban eseso de koma adwumakuo district assemblies no mo di tria waste managers and the collectors and the can aban fan koi aban de wonka 1 2 aban through the agencies are failing say omo be implement the bylaws na ebe ya adwuma na obi a ensese the ensese odipa ye oya ya twenaso e de aba parliament is doing enough. It is for aban yes your oversight responsibility the bottom line is say agency no ho adwumakuo no ho empower it man adwuma man akade no fanya adwuma they came to us parliament through aban
almost so munnia you know akade no
aban by ho at the budget statement be to parliament anim e kire ye de adwumakuo bia sika bia wo behia ya approve man no ya appropriation bill approve man be appropriation law the aban ya mau to me go and spend this money on those people who say health sanitation way ya mau district assembly sika on be here for ya mau kwan kona ko spend a year and over now the money has not gone now say Francis what the ho and now we ahead oh please don't tell me it's not true because you threw the challenge to parliament and I'm speaking from parliament
and also because parliament the maye and I will make example say independent also mo ye kro mo ye because if you me ka ho Francis say ye ti hey ye say baller ekunipa enso so be se bosume ko akire obi wo kra na de watue sika so se mefa nkoye
that situation as TK e be ye problem that one
no
that's quite a problem
e be ye problem yentia me ka say e be ye problem ne say edu baby no fine na enema bi as say
the money is not gone and it's not going and it's not going to go
no enema to toye be enema na was to toye no I was say ye disika ma wo mo
exactly na eka mu
na so ya ban crofo
exactly eka mu kakra but aban eye atuya bi ama baller no omo esisa put certain measures in place but you see collective responsibility
nanko wa adwin bi say parliament you play a role be about now what the one say and still on ten one
what one say parliament say almost so man kaya ban say aban wo na wo say man crofo na ka de Oh, so what to
no cressa as
a share MP for so
no the American say the zeal the enthusiasm
say education
no me ba parliament the American the speed at which certain issues regarding sikasem ni ade omo edikom
say na me kwa be kan bi kan
yes but American say so we share omaye home but tiki so we share na me nka so nkoko so we share sa aggression na omo de ye others no enu bi na omo put in ewo Korea nia ekum.
Okay.
Nia ekum no.
Okay.
That is where I'm coming from. But I mean, so
aggression no from.
So let's.
But I didn't think no one say MP for the tenase no more catch aban say aban. Fa tiesikama assemblies no more fa enye adwuma e wo so omoye. Senkasa bi obi ye na adwuma yi a. I didn't know also obi kura na wo so okai wo say masa. Adwuma we say eku ade a wanyi eku nipa ntihwe na koye
tike ewom se esa abanye na fam de kwan bi so no enema etoto sin kakra but aban eye nia obetimi ya but eye collective responsibility a nyina ba tike se wo fie na wankasa wonim se bola yi ene niema ya meye enye na se wo nsesa emfisa adi man ho adi akunua achiwunua in the same environment na sa wonso nsesa wo ye the same thing na say abanhwe na no aban e de ay collecting beans bi abba bebre a ocheche ye de bola container ikosi ho say unua wo ye bola faguma obitimi tam no de akosi ne fie no na obobo ne ntare edigum.
Hey, sir.
Yes. Now, obitimi fa sa container. Not the akosifie and no chinsu edigu.
Oh, okay.
But so say yetna we are sinners ye. But sa attitude ye head and call.
I can say ye nya be no so ye de ball no gum no so no. Ball under so fie me fa ko. One of on come ye bi.
Yes. But mami kasa se so ni nyina chi no ball and sem na all kan. Ye betimi am manage ball and ye to some to the extent say where let schools okay near Janambia near the for penny secondary school ewo achimtafo
obeka waste to power na
exactly
oh yeah I didn't okay that's okay
you see in all this stakeholders are wadi any dey major one enemy no be enu onipa yete mai mu see wo hu environment physical biophysical environment ye twa enwasia and the support ye very life na iwom nsuo nom as I see bedua so ade ye kwa ye ba na ye be generate efin no mre bi programs maka cho say ye hiafo ye kra na generate fin kese
more
ye ni be generate fin no na ya said to make sure say ya kra no in a place emfa or how emre ye manu da ba bi basa yes sir ye wia local governance I said this obeboabo ni nyina no obehwe se ya boabo ni nyina no de akogu baabi a prekope ye betimi atriti no emfa o how pi emma nyazarete good enti we ye nya afam die mpo a this is what we are saying say educate ye ho ye hu say efinye masematade waso atade kama na efi ofia na wo ka mu a what is the essence in that ye be ba fefe si mani age ye sabi fi wa ha ye betenem ye tenem enunti ye say ye afam dia citizens I agree ya attitude nye na mom where ya bomodin po aye ya afam dia no the collection point say waste management companies
and also akwayasem
omu wie mpa ba bi po mu di kogu one man so all landfill areas in there lavender and all those things so let us accept say you fairly as a people the direction you dey waste management take on ya dey any
okay adeba ko a yim say ye be ka ho asem bi mu Francis ye ka na ye dundum no question me say nti ya as a people no ye ntimi nwene say bibi betimi asi ye benya shortfall eba ye be ye ABCD nti da bi eba na ye the excuse aba say this time around you say Nigeria for workers cost strike nti na gas no ema nti na ye nya bi no around the same time na ye nam na ye shebo nso so say you kan in the graphic president say MCA dey ye nsa kapa kania dundum no kokra bi be generate bi kura ton bi sansem we ya tia de asem na member text messages no be tike mo ma ye mfa politics enwura sansem yi mu kura ye hwe ne ye nka ne yie ye kana saa na be boa ye Samuel tamale fo e chiamo kwabnanto ye be ba otwen yen embe e wo se omokọ no omokọ hwese ye be yi fie firi ho no mu jai dwumfo ma omo ha omo no we free Ivana nsawam TK Mr. Okachira ECG for say yes ra omo at least mu bedum kane na mon kan kire yen na ye nhunu na we de ye nim ye beti ane se mo adum ye beti ane se mo aso ye fridge ye TV say ye be de kura UTV abaso yi nya bi ahwe na obe wie zukura TV na say no obe de nya sika kura kwakwa ye ne yie o say Yankopon hira yen sesi aye ka say yesi ha ye dum no tesa no ha kura de highlight kura de ye say ni dum na e fe kura apart from dum so no tesa no science so was special dum so program on ye wo ha bia wonim de ye ka no TK ye frame me Kito okay yeah de no TK lack of enforcement was say in family anya adwuma eni nti na da bia ye bre no kodwobo abe na de we say e bae sitesa no de ye dum so san dum bi na chire no wasan aso mo twan am ye pon free office e pon kofi anu aso eno ni hwe nipa na ba office wa nso am na mfa anya adwuma o kofi waso e na ye den TK ye minister for no bi ni mo ho a omu be kika kansam kire ye o ye beso hwa na omu boa na ye dum no TK me boy ECG fu dua bi a akwaru ne ni abre bo say I will curse ECG why ECG why okay besro mi nua o ho di wa hwa da akofo asmaba mu program ni mani gym ho pa na nso dum so me ye na ne yetimi kura nya ani ahwe na nopa 1441 obetimi e de adwunchebe honorable du ye nim kwan e fa so a dum so ebetimi ye afi ho ye nim ye experts ni ye minister energy Dr. Sasa ye president beka bi e free enura minim so tie news night or joy o ma collective voices of aban panimfo a o mo hye bose kane abeba e beduru ho na ama so e be see solve that problem we
I'm say ya ban bia asede ana aban bia wese enka enkania ebegina so da bia efie bia mu ebenya nkania electricity begina so nanka industries because the industries nya electricity 24/7 na omu ye adwuma productivity ekosro a aban revenue nso ye den ekosro employment eba
aban pesa
aban bia
se opene se opekwa na se opese sa pere be translate into se oye hu bibi
tike power ye den eye de obia tumi e de entina MPP for eniambre nana obia ko run o ma tasty power o nim se ne de etie enti obia okura political power bia no enka ne pene se obeye ne amanfo ne ye den epe na tumi no watimi aye den because electricity ewo ho na industries nya afie mu nya obia ohia electricity dia ye bibia no unya enka ogidi se President Mahama enka enye ne de kebe ye ne dabro so eye ni monyam hye batike etoda enye ni nipa pa nyina na oye den unya
because be you just wishful desire wishful
and wishful I won't agree with you on that.
What do you mean to make us no
but minim
Honorable Haruna say no trade minister
yeah
Brother MPP wo power no see dum kania on the floor of parliament or say the next NDC government pension sad the dum so no die e be see da he said it
Okanye because
President Ankasa Kura can be.
Okanye
Is it not just wishful say the anona ye can be di. The Ghana for the okay can be di kura ye mfi.
Anya na no keke Okanye because you say amfo na kire ne nto aso aye bi ya ye bi pen NDC 1991 until
Francis, what the make of question?
No, young question me cancer myself so what am I mean cancer myself so na memraha. You see, between this period, na electricity national grid and go beyond Bronhafo region. And in now be sure ECG ya ye kan no. E bin ECG any northern part of Ghana.
The whole
VR near there. Because a Chairman Lawrence and it me extending national grid electricity beyond Bronhafo. Yes, and because of yes, meba and you know because of sa history na ye war. Yet me the electricity funds so as a qua from Prince Numa di nyina anti no and a man
more pedigree.
You pedigree.
And your pedigree pension so na in 1 year we've experienced power cuts more than any year.
Not more than 2007 years experience here, yes.
Okay.
But then TK near woman is a mejitum say send electricity situation a year no sabi a toda asifim
nye toda mpa da bia
toda asifim ya but situation no bi wo hwa na beyond near opese eba president eka generation capacity because electricity generation distribution and near ekeka hu nyina aba ye baye no yetimi increase generation no at least up to about 2,800 megawatts senka ni nyina all things being equal ni nyina ye adwuma enka Ghana hananka ye ni problem with electricity Nanso she ene ni akwaba ye lose about 500 megawatts of electricity because of say Nigeria workers eco strike
and ye ni system bi a yetimi ka kire yen ho say koba ne say ye nya shortfall bi o ba bi ye be ye A B C D still I betimi nya light no ye ni sa ya de no bi ho
enuntina
no standby
TK enuntina
alternative
president ani so ade hunu say by 2015 gebenya 5,000 megawatts of electricity and this a wo no dodo na bi was standby we ya abai no because of our sogre there gas no emma thermal plant mienu and so much shutting it down because of gas na emma you lose about 500 megawatts and amadics current doom so ya dey aba enya dia ye anticipate say ebeba na we nyina no and me who say sometimes say atoabo gas project say yankopon chade animu haye say etimi ewie ya na ya nya ye gas na ya ye produce ye gas eno nso adi nnuma employment
na omo kasa ma gas for no ba kon se saa nsem na ye de keka se nya ba pa ni ma ni nyina be ye hweyi na ye wa hweyi a be wie no na still because ye shase no West African gas pipeline me kwere meti se de ye ba pa problem ina akọ thermal yes ye be ko yes tiko bui beba you see the figure yes MCA mum na eno na be ki ade
MCA because of enyuma pa aban Ghana aban ayenti no and MCA 500 almost $500 million eba and also ye de be komni nyina ye generation ebe boa boost generation capacity no amana coin nanim but I thought that TK eninti ena say ye adwin a ye ndwin Ghana nko an say ye adwin ani ya hwe West African countries around us because bibia ebesi countries around us no capable say betimi dey affect yenso a ye den ye waha and intina Ebola and by president ekoche eniema na ade de aboa omo Guinea ni omo matwe ho hia enti electricity nsam no dey asefem but ye bom paye say ye gas say ye nya ye dia sa Nigeria majimi gas Nigeria ship bi akopai enti no ye mamu bi mu workers cost strike ye mamu bi mu no atwo be den ebitwa
Manu amrebo kakra busuafo ye ka me say ye electricity one say manu abo amembo me so more text message mi ye no pe na TK NDC ba power no niema ho aye den papa adan ne asem kipo ajumako ECG adan UTV is all about you we adults Jamestown no TK maache catch ECG say ma omo tete yen said your moye no adan wo tete yen say asig my atamfo bi o say enemies o say mo tete yen said ye matamfo ECG no William Boateng good morning TK good morning please but modern na sa Jana amanfo kware montombo ase na monka ne yie pa monka ne yie na monka se enye poa no nko ebinim nsuo a etene eho no mokoko gya omonan na ebinim so asa anom TK na TB Joshua semi mon sheda enka mamanfo enti ase yie okay da bi e bad nim ne e ba ka ho asema honorable
aja
yenim your solution a ye dey see ye dumso because at it
TK 2008 yebekọ elections ni adem na NDC for me atiase so omu solutions
yeah
omu ma omu ni nyina atiase nti in fact na me kra na ni age NDC but 2009
mo ni je pa
because kan ya de
because mo ka say dumso be try 31st September no try
but so ma ba no mu magic na magic wand na only last week we have been told your president Kokai said the whole of West Africa any electricity system here papa
yeah
TK
I know crenso
yes na would probably don't want to
obi Nigeria dem
ya would probably don't want to na akwatia no akwatia sensa ana ado tenten kwato no na wacha akwatia no usha onya nyine ya na wanya tintin ya
but o PS na ado ho to
we are talking about serious business here we are talking about serious business here ya nam yese sika efre investors to come in and invest indigenous Ghanaian investors ko bobosia into production adwuma commercial electricity energy supply here erratic into omunyuma egu ye workers steady already we have over 25 to 40% unemployment rate graduates here you produce you money one any skilled ne unskilled ayi nyina wo system a ese ye adwuma existing businesses are dying out wo mu aba be ye adwuma nso so ehwe the electricity ye energy supply ho no some do sika be wura mu fa wura mu the fundamentals are so big to toy with enya dia o man chichire eye ye di agrasem energy supply for our system one say atika wonim say crude oil price e from pa OPEC countries omu restricted production once upon a time we were told to say crude ni here their power ye thermal no na the boarding we adwaman so anuti no e ba forma kanema betinya yiye emuwa ne be ka kire say West Africa gas pipeline apai wo be sinsuo say hino nti gas ne ma nti ese to crude at the boarding no na man na say e ba wie pe asomdua ba e be ja crude no tokra na asomdua ba ewo muwa ye be ka kire say atoabo when it come on stream o program is near here I gave out that warning.
Oh, say him say ba yes ba this time carry na say abampo
oh say the boy yakobia no ya wie bibia atoabo say the gas say the electricity asem we studio why your programs and I make sure say it is not to that effect na ya tutu ya niam ya oh say wo aban na ad hoc decisions bibibi na eba panic reaction we never yenso anu say now we need long term plan vision. You ask a question me no antimi answer ubusa ne say enti ye wo bibi say ya anticipate say brebi problem say beba enti ye bibi de asia no ana o kan say a politicizing. Yes, I agree, but of course a political decision politicians they take a decision no as to say you increase production and our distribution. And then it must be told, say right from production to distribution to storage, there are fundamental wrongs there. Your machines they are unable to tell us the truth. You hear sika to revamp machines here. You ECG no one at the store room. What do you say? ECG transmitting they say power lines, you know, they lose almost about 20 to 15% on the way of transmitting. After
much more reducing.
After say waboka generate here, no, what they call my user no so cry, you are losing out. E be irako machines in yet. There's no money. They don't have money to fix the machines. Now the PUC for back no more ebe pay Ghana for increase tariffs. Na nim de omo ka kire. Electricity for say ya ma omo higher rate na omo timi asebe ye better. Is it not the case?
Yeah, they are more.
Yeah, they are more.
No mas say dum no bi.
No mas say dum no bi. Say I am west. And then let me tie my sister radio OKFM and the two gentlemen from VRA and ECG. I mean, just say they were just blunt on it. Say omkro mu nim timetable bi a komu ye ba ku bi omde ba na fe na Nigeria workers cost strike na anunti ye beda sumu a na afe ye papa electricity papa na ye wo no the whole West Africa no na any dey. What is the basis? So Nigeria worker and you say ya doom omu machine kura o worker no cost strike na yen ye beda sumu nya electricity na everything will come to a halt said ye wo mi a na papa na ye de boa ye ho ye de boa where is it? You drew stage we politicians say you criticize you juma no in opposition as oversight responsibility na as see ma ban so gina na so not because say you want to tell one constitution no man is out to me
yes
deal ye ni ankasa ye survivor as politicians enti mo NDC for mo na mo wa bem na mo represent politicians in governance. Enti some perform okay, them perform better. Remember Ghana for any age ye ho ama Mario sem ni amayo di Ghana ni bia de ne ho asem no manya awehemu wo ye mu. Enu nti ne ye pia mo se monya adwuma yie ne ho ntoyen. Na mo anye ne yie se de mo ye ni dia. Ghana for lose confidence. Ghana for interest in what governance system ni structure sim will win. Ebe ko me no mienu as politicians say irrelevant in the system. I don't know me any abre. Okay, you better set up. Tell your government to set up.
Government set up. Government near obitimi. But sometimes a near man be bar beyond your control. And you know, obe make sure say obe put in because say a generating plant here a war a solid here what mine boom. So I know you should gas in Kwan. Unlike VRA for thermal plants now, a war, and where you should crude in a
babia, you name all the solutions, yes. All the problems, all the causes at the back. But you intimate find a solution. Now you're trying to say to Nigeria focus striker, na ba. Ochina obi de bibia ko fa nsu ase na yesi akobo yibibu na eho atue
and or generating more. Okay. Nas atoabo plant near gas project near the nyina ba. But say MPP honorable can say MPP within 8 years no motuna power no. I friend governance. Governance is about continuity.
Yes.
And some buy no.
Yes.
And no de policies,
measures, and
in papa
NDC had over 25 years in government.
No, NDC had over 25 years in governance. Ask yourself, say, in terms of generation.
That is it. That is
and you say, but within 8 years, MPP Tinasono, then significantly to improve generation. Then
just 1 minute.
Yes, during our time, situation whereby we were able to fix the system to the extent say that say would that can you brother say
twice generators or your lawyer or science so a MP your friend of Kwabena Francis Anodompre ni nua ba ko de Frank Anodompre ni nua ba ko de Prince Anodompre or a member of NDC honorable mo be boa me ama ye competition bi nti mo be yi ne wa we ne ama me
okay
mayor of Toronto and mayor of Kran a omosa nti mo twa ba no wi na fe ya sorry nti mo check wo mo screen so se ya na fe ya sorry nko na Friday e kwa kwaje ahome nti
ba tike bia ka me di sie o se free am ko kuma sie o na da ko ku po adu hia ye wa santimem na enya grozo baba weekend bra o ba be wasem ba hia delegate
na adu hia delegate
wa santimem
na nado MPP for na adu hia delegate
yes and o kuma se
anya boko
okay enti mo manya kwa hwe bi no aha
Alright, you know some money no be problem. Hunters on the block. Alright, I'm back again. You know what time it is. Straight up.
Francis Wanadi. Women's the Kawas of a kind of Mayor winning.
I think I would buy Toronto Mayor or call Chromo Hair who's the ball at the end in the Chromo. I don't want to know.
And I will say,
or call Chromo who's the ball boo. Cholera I didn't manema, which is a or every ye, it is or the other. But it's
a next week, Tuesday, Ebesan Eshim, Limon Kaise. The Wayashiasiano, what Dahono, Ubias Wayashia, sorry, our the air conedim, and Tiaka, Nipa Bobo, Mudin next week, Yamia Mebesan Casadim, Honorable Das, Francis, so Eda, Sebusha for EPJ, UTV is all about you, Koso, Eshe. Na asado de ni na didi so ya be na banti e be san ehia bi nyame yaduma next Tuesday cause he could holiday kakra Francis amo
The nation is full of surprises. But seeing that we still live in crisis. Cantamanto, Kokosha and Yama prices. ECG for some who play one more tactics. And then I doom so watching on a pipe. To Yamasu, ne bedroom the five. Feel a gallon, not save your life. When you are the I want to be into our tights. Go phone point was so Namako Pro. Process so call ya no buy the tro. Parliamentary for no more.